Michaela Vernava alongside Doug Guide at Gillette Stadium, where the Patriots just wrapped up their final day of training camps. It's only fitting we need to talk about standouts and specifically on defense. Now, the Pats have plenty of versatility in their front seven. Who stood out there to you, Doug?
Well, Jamie Collins really did all summer, but that's kind of par for the course for him. He's one of the best defenders on the Patriots. He's out there jumping, batting passes, doing everything. But the guy who kind of was a little bit under the radar heading into the summer was Trey, and he really had a really nice summer, really nice first preseason game, but he always seems to kind of be there in the backfield for the Patriots, and he's rushing from a couple different angles, from the outside, from the inside, so it looks like he's kind of carved out a role there, and he seems to be rising up the depth chart. So it's going to be really fun to watch him in the last three preseason games and really into the season, because he's a good run defender, great pass rusher, and he has some versatility out there for the Patriots.
He certainly did look good in that game against the Saints. And then in the secondary, Cyrus Jones you had as a standout early this spring coming out of mini camp. Is that still the same?
Yeah, I mean, he still looks good, but he's spending a lot of time doing punt returns and kick returns, so he might not be standing out quite as much at cornerback. The two rookies who actually did really stand out at cornerback for the Patriots were Vaughan, Leblanc, and Jonathan Jones. Those guys really moved up the depth chart really quickly. Jonathan Jones seems like he probably is the favorite right now to earn that fifth cornerback role on the Patriots over veterans like E.J. Biggers and Darryl Roberts. And Vaughan LeBlanc is definitely competing right there with him. He's another guy who really stood out in the preseason game with an interception, but he's been just as solid as Jonathan Jones. So that's going to be another fun thing to watch, just to see which one of those guys makes the roster. And it could even potentially be both, because if the Patriots like both those players and if they're afraid that another team might claim them, it might be worth keeping both those guys around and see if they can kind of compete for a role there.
All right, Doug. Well, thanks so much. Make sure to keep it on NESN.com for all your Patriots news.